10 signs of liver disease in your eyes. Today, we'll discuss eye signs that may indicate liver damage. It's crucial to know this to stay informed and prevent it from worsening. With proper help, your liver has a great chance to regenerate. Many think only alcohol can harm the liver. That's incorrect. This is far from the truth. In fact, excess sugar and ultra-processed foods, overconsumption of omega-6 rich vegetable oils, frequent use of anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen or ketoprofen, regular use of painkillers such as acetaminophen, and certain infections can also be responsible for significant liver damage. Your diet, for instance, can cause major harm to your liver. So tell me this. First thing I want to know, do you have fatty liver or not? I'd like you to comment in the chat if you have fatty liver. Let's see how everyone's doing. Here we go. Do you have fatty liver? Yes or no? I've already set up a poll. Today, folks, we're learning how to protect our liver. Stay till the end. You won't regret it. What eye symptoms indicate liver problems? First, a well-known one we've discussed, jaundice. Jaundice is a common sign of liver disease. It affects skin, tongue base, and eye whites. Jaundice causes yellowing. This color comes from bilirubin buildup. Bilirubin forms when hemoglobin breaks down. Once bound to albumin, indirect bilirubin is transported to the liver, taken up by hepatocytes, liver cells, and becomes water-soluble. It then changes from indirect to direct bilirubin, which is excreted via bile into the duodenum to aid in digestion. If there's a liver issue, bilirubin can accumulate, causing jaundice. This is why a person's eyes turn yellow. There's a buildup of bilirubin in their body. It could be due to a liver problem or a pancreatic issue blocking the bile ducts. There are several causes, and liver problems are one of them. The second eye symptom of liver disease is xanthelasma, yellow plaques on the eyelids as shown in our image here. So this xanthelasma indicates cholesterol buildup in the skin, possibly caused by the liver's inability to metabolize cholesterol. It accumulates in the skin, mainly in the eyelid area. Got it, everyone? The third symptom is actually dry eyes. Liver failure can reduce tear production due to hormonal and nutritional imbalances, compromising eye hydration. So dry eye can also be a consequence of liver disease. Another cause of dry eye is omega-3 deficiency, as it's crucial for forming the fatty layer of our tears. If you don't consume enough omega-3, you'll also suffer from dry eye, okay? Fourth sign, rings. I'll use the German term Kaiser-Fleischer rings. It's spelled Kaiser, like the beer we know, and Fleischer. Kaiser-Fleischer rings are also that little ring in our cover image with the blue eye and brownish copper-colored outline. These Kaiser-Fleischer rings are characteristic of a condition called Wilson's disease. This disease essentially causes the body to accumulate excessive amounts of copper. As copper accumulates, the skin takes on a different color, and these Kaiser-Fleischer rings appear, which indicate copper deposits in the cornea, forming brown or golden rings around the iris, the colored part of our eyes. Kaiser-Fleischer rings can also signal liver issues, as Wilson's disease affects the liver too, okay? The fifth sign, subconjunctival hemorrhages. It's when someone suddenly gets red in the eye, like it's bleeding, as if a tiny vessel burst. Liver problems can cause blood clotting disorders. Indeed, when we have liver problems, we don't produce clotting factors properly. This makes us more prone to small hemorrhages, including on the eye's surface. If you have a diseased liver, it won't produce clotting factors. So if you have a minor injury, it'll be harder for your body to stop bleeding. You'll be more likely to have hemorrhages, including in your eye, okay? The sixth sign is reddened eyes. Conjunctiva inflammation can result from toxin buildup due to liver dysfunction. One of our liver's main functions is to detoxify our body. If the liver doesn't work well, our detoxification process suffers. So these toxins can accumulate and cause problems. They should be excreted, but instead, they're building up, which can be harmful. The seventh sign is chronic conjunctivitis. Prolonged inflammation of the conjunctiva can be caused by an altered immune response due to compromised liver function. Okay, let's move on to the last three signs. There's a lot to cover. The eighth sign is photophobia, or light sensitivity, which can also result from toxin buildup. These toxins can affect the central nervous system and eye tissue. making your eyes more sensitive. The ninth sign is blurred vision, also caused by toxins in the blood affecting the optic nerve and retina. Our last sign is periorbital edema, caused by liver failure leading to fluid retention, mainly due to albumin deficiency. Albumin is a protein that, among other functions, helps keep fluid where it should be, inside blood vessels. An albumin deficiency impairs this function, causing fluid to leak more easily, resulting in swelling we call edema. This swelling can also occur in the periorbital region, okay? While periorbital edema is more typical of kidney disease, it can also be observed in liver disease. Got it, everyone? If you have any of these symptoms, talk to your doctor to investigate what's going on. It might be worth asking for a liver function test or ultrasound to understand what's happening with you. All right? Do you have any of these symptoms? Have you experienced this before? How are your eyes looking? Let me know in the chat or comments. I want to understand what you're going through. So far, 67% of people said they care for their liver. So take care of your liver, folks, because it's a big deal, isn't it? It's quite significant. Now, let's move on to the second part of V, which is how to reverse liver disease. Indeed, liver disease is typically caused by fat buildup in the liver, resulting from diet, lifestyle, and habits. This fat accumulation leads to what we call hepatic steatosis, fat in the liver. As this liver fat increases, it starts causing inflammation known as steatohepatitis. So it progresses from simple fat buildup to fat accumulation plus inflammation. This is the disease's natural progression. Over time, this ongoing inflammation generates fibrosis. It creates scars in your liver. Your liver, once great at regenerating and healing, can't do so anymore due to extensive fibrosis. It's lost its regenerative ability. At this stage, we have what's known as cirrhosis. When the liver is already scarred and fibrous, the liver in cirrhosis is a hard liver, unlike the normal liver, which is soft as we know it, as we see in the market looking at beef liver. Chicken liver is very similar to our liver. But with cirrhosis, the liver becomes stone-like, very hard, unlike what we normally see. Got it? So folks, let's not let it reach the fibrosis stage, okay? Because if it reaches fibrosis, it'll be harder for the liver to regenerate. Interestingly, we often mention in our live streams that knowledge of liver regeneration dates back over 2,000 years. In Greek mythology, they told of Prometheus, the hero who stole fire from the gods to give to mortals. He was punished by the gods, chained to a mountaintop, and every day a vulture would come, a bird of prey, an eagle, a vulture, or a hawk. This bird would fly in daily and eat a small piece of Prometheus's liver. By the next day, his liver had regenerated and the bird would return to eat another piece. Here's something interesting. What you really need is an overall healthy lifestyle. Why? What causes fatty liver? It's your unhealthy lifestyle. It's your diet, drinking, smoking, lack of exercise, poor sleep, and uncontrolled anxiety. All of this contributes not just to fatty liver, but to high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, anxiety, depression, insomnia, heart attacks, strokes, and cancer. So it's all interconnected. Now pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. If you want a healthy lifestyle, scientifically proven, that helps prevent serious diseases like heart attacks, strokes, cancer, and shows you how to treat and reverse the diseases that bother you most. By doing everything right over time, you won't need medicine anymore. So if you want access to the complete guide on having the world's best lifestyle, click now on the first link in the description or the pinned comment to get my book, The Longevity Code, with 100 habits to live 200 years. These habits will help prevent, treat, and reverse today's major diseases. I'm offering a discount for you YouTube viewers. I don't know how long this discount will last, okay? So click now on the first link in the description or the pinned comment. If you're worried about buying and not liking it, don't worry. If you read it and don't like it, I'll refund everything, okay? There's no risk for you. The risk is all mine. You can read without fear, and if you don't like it, I'll refund your money.